Welcome to today's clip of Talking Tinnitus, presented by Lenire. We're here with Dr. Ross O'Neill. Welcome back to the show, Ross.
Thank you, Neil.
So Ross has a PhD in biomedical engineering, and his doctoral research into neuroscience led to bimodal neuromodulation for tinnitus. And we're going to be talking about bimodal neuromodulation today. And Ross is the founder and CEO of Neuromod Devices, who are the inventors of Lenire. So today, Ross, the topic is, what is bimodal neuromodulation? It might sound like a bit of a mouthful, but maybe actually, could be a basic concept. But what is it?
Yeah, so neuromodulation is, altering the brain's activity through targeted stimulation.
Okay.
And it does this by harnessing a process or a phenomenon in the brain called neuroplasticity,
Okay.
how we kind of learn and relearn over the course of our lifetime. So bimodal neuromodulation essentially combines two forms of stimulation at the same time.
Yeah.
And so we do this kind of target, very specific sets of neurons in the brain.
Okay, interesting. So two sets of stimuli. Obviously, with Neuromod, we've been working on bimodal neuromodulation specifically for tinnitus, but these kind of two sets of stimuli potentially could be used in other indications as well, right? It's just they affect the brain essentially, things like anxiety or PTSD potentially.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think Lenire is the first bimodal neuromodulation device ever to be approved by the FDA.
Yeah.
So I definitely think it's the start of something that will be built around this technology.
Okay.
Obviously, tinnitus is such a huge unmet need. We decided to focus on that.
Yeah.
And so the Lenire device combines sound, which is delivered through Bluetooth headphones, with a mild electrical stimulation on the tongue.
Yep.
And it's basically pairing those two sounds again and again and again, teaches the brain gradually over time to pay, more attention to non-tinnitus sounds and less attention to the tinnitus sound.
Okay, interesting. So it's important that the two kind of sound and the tongue stimulation are kind of paired together. And that seems to be maybe more impactful than maybe just one by itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The brain, if two things happen at the same time, the brain subconsciously attends to it.
Okay.
So it's very powerful for the brain. So the brain says this must be an important signal.
Yep.
It's happening on two senses at the same time. So let's pay attention to it. And that this is an approach that dates right back to Pavlov and his dogs. So, and was later used by, neuroscientists to, if you want to hardwire some effect into the brain, then if you put it on two signals at the same time, it's just more powerful for the brain.
Okay, interesting, super. So bimodal means two ways to do something. Neuromodulation just means kind of addressing the brain's activity. And so with Lenire, it's sound and tongue stimulation, addressing how your brain is working with your tinnitus.
Exactly it.
Okay, thanks for joining the show, Ross.
Okay.